This is Sports Center.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching. Once again, this is Sports Center, but this time I'm alongside special guest co-anchor, Mr. Craig Daniel, owner of the Fugitives. But now, let's get right into this. Drew Brees needed 20 points for the Skeeters. The game is tied at 22. Can Drew Brees lead the Saints and the Skeeters to a victory? Let's go live to the footage and find out. He's out of bounds. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! They're going to call a timeout.
They're letting time go. They're going to kick the field goal.
Oh, Jesus. Woo!
You need them to make the field goal, Craig. Come on.
Let's get a look. You'll see the hold. Morstead gets it down.
That was a hold. It looks like it was hit.
Yeah, it was deflected for sure.
Sure.
It made it through? It made it through! It was hit and it made it through! Woo! Woo!
Man. It's a horrible loss.
That was it was an up and down game. You had a chance at the end, and then they decided to run it, and then they tied the San Francisco tied the game. What was going through your mind?
Drew Brees, man, what is he thinking? 3rd and goal after the run game is shut down. You gotta take that ball on a pass to the end zone because he's Drew Brees. I mean, look at this guy. He's right there. He might be fired after this week.
Game winner. How does that feel? Man, up and down, let me tell you. Drew Brees is a beast for sure. I can't believe he only got 18.7 points. That's low for Breezy. I mean, I was expecting the loss. Honestly, 49ers weren't looking too hot. I won.
Good game, sir.
Good game, man. It
was crazy.
Great game.
Crazy.
I love you.
It was crazy. All right, we are back after that. I mean, what a finish is all I can say. But Craig, it looks like I had the game in the bag. Drew Brees, he's driving all over the field. 3rd and goal. He can't punch it into the end zone, instead he runs in. Not a good call. But just tell me how you're feeling right now. What is going on?
It's crazy. Up and down emotions all day. From the first drive of the game,
right.
5 points right off the bat within less than 5 minutes. They slowed down a lot. 49ers held the ball a lot. Came down to the very end, very last second of the game.
Sure did, yeah.
Literally. Couldn't punch it in. Like you said, they ran it in 3 times, and I got lucky. Drew Brees didn't pass for a touchdown.
Luck or just not enough skeet. I don't know what you want to say. But with that, let's go to the standings, as they were greatly affected by that Skeeters loss. But I'll pass it on to Craig for the standings.
In the South, we have the Platypus at the only team with 2 wins and 0 losses. Every other team in the division is tied at 1-1. B-Fries, Rags, Steamrollers, and Vicks Used Dog Sale. In the North, we have GT Jerseys PSI at 2-0. And the Skeeters going 1-1 along with me, myself, the NorCal Fugitive, and the City Point Hunters and Big D's dropped to 0-2.
And now it's time for my favorite segment, and probably everybody out there who's viewing favorite segments besides the outtakes, the top 3 scores of the week. Number 3, we have LaShawn McCoy at 35.8 points.
Owned by the Chicago B-Fries, who put up the most scores or most points in the whole league next to the Florida Big D's.
At number 2, we have Jason Snelling at 39.6 points. Craig, have you ever heard of this guy before?
Of course I've heard of this guy. Michael Turner got pulled out of the game for this guy.
Oh, that's right.
He didn't really get pulled out. He had injured groin. Might be a good pick in the waiver wire for the next week.
At number 1, we had Javid Best at 50.2 points.
Wait, hold on. I think I saw Javid Best somewhere in someone's team, right? Oh, there he is in the Steamrollers bench. That's right. Who played Felix Jones, got 1.9 points, a significant amount less.
Now it's time, instead of projections this week, because we all know projections don't really mean a lot of things, because they never come true half the time.
Very true.
So let's put on our little, I don't know, some kind of a hat.
Prediction hat?
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
So if you have a prediction hat, which I know somebody out there does.
Put it on.
Put it on. It's time. Let's start with a game I'm heavily involved in, the Rags and the Skeeters. I've got the Skeeters. Craig?
Personally, I'm going to pick the Rags here. It's a tough game for you, I know.
It was.
It's a very close game, I feel, but I think the Rags are going to edge it out.
Fair enough. Now let's go to a game you're heavily involved in, the PSI and the Fugitives. I hate to tell you this, but I got the PSI because they are just crazy.
I'd hate to tell myself this, but I picked the PSI.
Okay.
I feel like they're the best team in the division, the best team in the league.
Fair enough. And then now we have the City Point Hunters and the Florida Big D's. I got to go with the Big D's here because they're big and they are the D's. Craig?
That's a very good point, why they should win. But I picked the Big D's for a different reason.
Okay.
They scored 145 points this week.
True.
That is tremendous. The Hunters, they put up consistent points, but I think the Big D's are going to take it.
And now we've got two teams with Michael Vick, one with it in the name, one with Michael Vick actually on the team. The B-Fries and Vick's used dog sale. This one I think could be closer than B-Fry would think, but I've got to go with B-Fry because you saw what he did last week. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, once again, I'm going to have to go with you. B-Fries are going to edge it out. Phillip Rivers is going to put up huge numbers again, I'm sure. Kevin Cobb with the boo-boo. He's back.
He's hurting.
He's hurting, but B-Fries are going to win it.
In the final game of the week, the Steamrollers versus the Platypus, or Puss is. I've got to go with the Steamrollers. I could say because they roll and they shoot steam, but that doesn't make any sense. They've got Adrian Peterson. It's crazy. They get the win.
Adrian Peterson's got to bounce back. He's going to come back huge. The Steamroller, Brett Favre's got to have a big day. Steamrollers.
All right, that'll end our prediction segment. And now it's time to pay our sponsors, whatever sponsors we have, I don't know. So let's go to a commercial break. Are you depressed? Yes, you. Then you need some green ski! Whoa, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your green ski! All right, we've got Tiger Woods, ladies and gentlemen, again on our fabulous technology of satellite. Tiger, how do you feel about our predictions that we made this week?
I don't know.
What do you think of the B-Fries after they picked up Michael Vick?
It would be nice to hear a couple claps here and there, but I also hope they'll also clap for birdies too.
What do you think about the Skeeters Fugitives game?
Stripping away denial, rationalization. You strip all that away and you find the truth.
Who was your favorite person to sleep with?
Not just my wife, my friends, my colleagues, the public, kids who looked up to me.
All right, well, thank you, Tiger Woods, for joining us. I'm sure you did not like the last question, and that's why this interview ended. But that's the end of Sports Center. This is Craig Daniel. I'm Steve C. Thanks, and good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is. Peace! Ski! The top 3 scores of the week. Number 1, Javid Best with 50.
Start with number 3.
Oh.
Number 1.
Who wrote these notes again?
Florida Big D's fall.
I'm not going to get a timeout here. Sean McCoy with 35.8 points.
Yep.